Hey guys, it's your boy. We back with more Multi content, and today again we are taking a look at Tier 4 Mystique versus Gwenpool. This time with a mighty CTP of rages on both of the characters. Also, there is one bonus run which I will be showing you, which I'll probably disclose in the later half of the video, which will be, I think you guys can all relate, because I just don't want to show the brilliant CTPs. I just want to go for the mighty or the normal CTPs as well. So, anyways. So although the Odin's blessing is going to be stacked up, that's how it is. But we do have the mighty rage on both of these characters, and just wanted to see how much of a difference actually it will make. Although I do still don't think that it's gonna change the outcome of the video or the results. Obviously, we know that Gwenpool is the meta, and we do have a 5-star artifact for this girl and a mighty rage again. So just that, I think everything else, I think apart from the Odin's blessings, and also Gwenpool has had the artifact for a very long time as well. So I suppose most people actually already have the artifact. Anyways, so I'm gonna be showing you 3 runs today. So first of all, the run is gonna be with Mystique, obviously with the Black Cat and this, which again we'll be trying with the Gwenpool as well for the maximum. Now for people who do not have Black Cat or Sin, because they have both paywall uniform, now it becomes a problem because the Black Cat you need for the cancellation, because Gwenpool does not have that. So we'll be trying this team up. This one I think is gonna be the best if you do not have a Black Cat or Sin, because Goblin does give you 45% damage to villains as well as 40% in the leadership as well. So that works out. So now this team up kind of get expensive. If you have tier 3 Mystique, then I guess it's still gonna work. It's not gonna make like a huge difference, but yes, that's how it is. But if you do not have the paywall uniforms, I think this one is gonna be the best, where we swap play with Raven as well as Gwenpool between the run. Now this team up does not have a insight on the team up, so the score will be lesser. Probably you can say about 300k or 400k lesser, I suppose 300k or something, I suppose. But anyways, we'll look at that later on, how it actually goes after we finish all those runs. So Sin and Black Cat, obviously we have the mighty insight on the characters, so on those runs we will be using this one. And for the other one, for the Goblin, we do not have any insight, so we'll just go raw powerhousing, as well as the timing for the swap is gonna be important. Anyways, let's just move on to the run and see what we can do. And I got 3 runs prepared for you for each one of them. I guess you can all relate to that. First of all, we have the Mystique mighty rage run. Now this was, I think I can improve the score maybe 200k or something, I guess, on this run. Like Mystique, again, as I mentioned previously, she's a bit slow, and if you cannot get that 5 cancel first around the roar delays, it's gonna be a problem. And you can get sometimes it just just doesn't work. So anyways, so apart from that, as I mentioned previously, she's fun. She was fun, I should say, for people who are willing to go for Gwenpool. I think Gwenpool is a much consistent, I would say both of them are consistent as long as you learn to play. But I suppose Gwenpool is just easier, to play, because extreme, like super fast skills, you don't have to worry about that long animation from the transcend skill and here and there. So anyways, that's how it goes. We'll be starting a run right here, and we will be canceling this. So yeah, it was fun to play with the Mystique. Maybe in the future we might get a better uniform with a better support. I would love that. But yes, it does kind of freeze a CDP of Rage as well, Mighty, from the character. Sadly, Mystique does not have a support artifact, so I suppose because Goblin gives you 45% damage to villains, Mystique herself gives you 40% to, I think it's 40 or 45. I think it was 45 with the uniform now, new one. So I suppose because Craven right now is giving 35% to Sinister 6, if they change Craven's passive, which I think is coming on, I forgot, I think August or September, I forgot when the Craven movie is gonna be, or series. So if they can make it applied to villains and make it like 45-50, maybe with some additional buffs, like 5% chained damage to all villains, I think that could make Craven meta as a support as well. Unless they want to just take out Gwenpool, which I don't think they will do right now. Maybe I think Gwenpool will be taken out by a main DPS character, like maybe Green Goblin during Halloween or something like that. But It seems like she is good to build at the moment. Looks pretty good. Sadly, she's only going to be doing 1 day unless you're using Jean Grey PvP and you do not have insane cards. Jean Grey still takes over the female villain as well as the universal villain. And Gwenpool barely scoring 18 million as we saw previously. Obviously, the score will go up. It's just first day. We will be trying out more stuff and better roar delays and everything will absolutely make its impact. But as long as Jean Grey is concerned, she's gonna stay. She's just too powerful, I guess, for Gwenpool or actually most of the characters in the whole game to, you know, cope up with. But anyways, it's good. It was fun. It was great, and that's how it is. Now this run could have been improved. I think I can get maybe 16.7, I suppose, with Mystique, but that's how it is. Now let me just show you this girl. So again, Black Cat, you don't need to cancel the roar, which is the best part. Now on the Paralyze and Burn season, the score will increase. The reason being you will be able to cancel and no buff will be applied. Although Black Cat's passive does work for the silent season, you still deal some kind of less damage with every single roar because it does, the beast gets the defense up, absolutely. Although you're ignoring, I suppose, 80% or something of it with the Black Cat's passive, but you still have that 20% which definitely impacts your damage and the score as well. So I suppose for the Paralyzed season and the Burn season, the score will increase for Gwenpool, and she's gonna be a pretty safe option, I suppose, to use. Now look at this. This is gonna happen quite often right here, and you cannot do this. So if you can get this right, it's really hard for Gwenpool. Like you can delay the roar, but properly, like literally getting rotations in is gonna be hard. Second roar is the worst one because you basically do not want to delay it that longer, and he basically double jumps. So beast double jumps and you cannot do anything. So you have to basically go into your second skill to counter that, which sometimes works, sometimes does not work. So every character has loopholes. Every character has like nobody's like, you know, none of the characters actually are perfect. So look at that right here. We do this and look at this guy. So he goes for the double jump. Now we have no choice but to just go with the second skill, which is not so bad. But again, I would have loved if he can just go for one attack. It saves you. I think it will probably in the end, if all the roar goes well, it can give you an extra rotation. So that's a big roar always have been kind of like this. So anyways, it works. It works, and she's fan freaking tastic. I like the way she plays, and I love how fast she is. So yeah, the skill animations are perfect. I think like near perfect, I would say, and especially after two back-to-back paywall uniforms, Net Marvel devs, I have to give them the props. They have done a great job on this character right here. So yeah, look at this. If I can get the roars like this, definitely one extra rotation is definitely in, and you can see like we're not even canceling the roars. All thanks to Black Cat. Definitely phenomenal support uniform. Even though it's paywall, honestly, it's still worth it if you want to purchase a uniform. She's one of the top choices after, I suppose, White Fox. So, anyways, that works out. And we are already 17.2. I suppose we can get one or more rotation in, and we will be ending this around 17.43. We can improve, maybe 17.5, 17.6. Now, for people who do not have a Black Cat or Sin, well, paywall. So completely free to play a team right here with the Mystique as well as Goblin, and yeah, that's how it works out. So Mystique, there is a way to you can try Mystique in the beginning if you want, but I feel this will be the best, or maybe I think starting with Mystique might be better. But again, I think it's not gonna make a big impact because Gwenpool just does a lot of damage. So that's how it is. So after or around the second last rotation after this one, I think I'll do one more rotation. I think I'll just switch. I forgot. Yeah, I think I'll do this. I'll do second skill, and then I'm gonna go to Mystique right here, and hopefully, I don't know, he's gonna jump. So yeah, we cannot get this properly. I only tried one run, so yes, the score can be improved. but that's about it. So we will be using Mystique to cancel the rover with the first skill, then switch back to Gwenpool. Now, if you do have tier 3 Mystique, the damage and the swapping might cost you a lot of time. So if you have Psylocke tier 4 for example, you can use Psylocke as a tier 4 striker, although she does definitely do a lot less damage compared to Black Widow or Ghost Rider as a striker. But if you do not have Mystique tier 4, then I suppose using Psylocke Striker as a tier 4 might be the best option. You guys can give it a shot. I have not tried that yet. Although because Psylocke is an order character, so basically Gwenpool like you know lacks that same instinct, so we cannot do that. And please just cancel right here. So I suppose like this was just first run, so I suppose this run can be improved a bit. And but again, it's a double tier 4 team up right here. It might seem expensive, but Mystique has been in the game for quite a long time now. So I suppose for people who do not have or did not have any speed villain, I think went for Mystique tier 4 for the ABX, unless they wanted to save. And also Mystique becomes a support as well as a tier 4, so she's gonna be useful. So that's how it is. So I'm gonna be going right here now. I think I started doing this. Again, now I'm not gonna be able to do much damage, but I just wanted to switch and cancel. So improvements can be made, although I just wanted to showcase the exact idea of how you want to play if you do not have Black Cat. If you have Black Cat, then still alright. You can just go Black Cat Mystique or Black Cat Goblin, I suppose. If you do not have Black Cat, then I suppose the swap is gonna be the best. Although I might do more testing with the swap if the swap is actually great. But as you can see right here, we'll making well 17 million with the swap, and it can be improved. No insight on the team up, by the way. So I think solo Gwenpool is best if you have Black Cat and Sin. If you have Black Cat and if you have Black Cat, then I suppose solo Gwenpool will be much easier, around the same score for you. If you don't have that, maybe the Goblin team up that I just showed you might be the best. So I'll do more testing about how it goes on. I'll do more testing if the swap play could be better. I think swap play is on par or just a little lower than solo Gwenpool at this point. But I'll do more testing, but just wanted to show you a completely free to play team as well that you can use. So yeah, that's basically sums up the whole video. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the comparison. She's still queen, and you can try different team ups if you don't have if you do not have these characters, because both paywall, then obviously Green Goblin or Red Goblin is the savior. If you have insight on him, I won't really recommend insight on Red Goblin, but still that's how it goes. Anyways, give this video likes, subscribe the channel if you already have not done that. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.